Alright, you bastards. Thanks for giving me a click here. Sorry about the bastards thing. I kind of went over the top about it. I'm seeing somebody about it. I'm really trying, guys. I really am. I'm trying to be better. But anyhow, let's go to matchup number 2. Matchup number 2, and we're going to keep with the theme, features 2 0-2 teams. Shave Bush and Feeling a Breeze, last week's Doormat of the Week, and Despicable Me, Week 1's Doormat of the Week. One team is the former champ, the current champ, the acting champ of Fraggle Rock. The other is used to being a doormat. Which one is gonna buck the trend or change their stars like Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale, which was very touching of a movie, very touching. It's even more touching now that we know that he killed himself because the world was so hard on him, so hard on him. I just feel like I'm crying. Anyhow, ESPN has this slated to be relatively close, with Despicable Me being the favorites, 121 to 113 in Shea Bush and Feeling the Breeze's own house. Man, you have to feel bad about that. We're going to go into their matchup. We're going to see why, oh why, could you possibly be that bad? I mean, you are. I was just thinking that we should look into the matchups and see why they think you are that bad. Just knock, knock, knackaroo. Okay. Quarterbacks, Despicable Me, showing off Matt Ryan. He is, like I said, an overrated fantasy guy. He's not particularly a good starter, averaging only 13.5 points per game. Rex Grossman is doing it better. Rex Grossman, sexy Rexy for God's sakes. Against Tampa, he's going to have a better week than usual. Not a great week. 15 points for Matt Ryan. On the other side, oh, wow. Shea Bush put Drew Brees back in. I'm starting to think that it was maybe an actual deal that he sat Drew Brees against the person that you traded. Guys, you can't make deals like that. Anyhow, Drew Brees going against Houston. He'll put up some points. Give him 20 points in this game. Running backs, we have, I've been young for every single one of these matchup things. I don't even know why. Like, my nose is a little stuffed and everything, but I should be yawning. Anyhow, running backs and flex, Mendenhall, Beanie Wells, D'Angelo Williams for Despicable Me. D'Angelo Williams looks like trash. What usually happens when a so-so back gets a giant contract, he falls flat on his ass. That's what usually happens, and it's happening again. Going against Jacksonville, I see him actually getting in the end zone this week. Give him only 11 points, though. Beanie Wells, doing well. Like I said, Beanie Wells would. Going against Seattle, though. Seattle might be an absolute piss-poor team, but they're actually pretty damn decent against the run. Beanie Wells, give me only 9 for him. Rashad Mendenhall going against Indianapolis. He's going to tear up Indianapolis. Give me 19. If you look at Shave Bush, he's got Hillis, Green Ellis, and in this flex, Mohamed Massaquoi. Okay. I hate that you make me pronounce Massaquoi on camera and all that stuff, but whatever. Going against Miami, I see him only getting 4 points this week. Jarvis Green-Ellis going against Buffalo. It's hard to predict. Give me 9. Peyton Hillis, great week last week. Shitty week, week 1. Going against Miami. I still don't. You know why you're favored to get underdog? Because you have 2 Cleveland Browns starting on your team. This is not the Jim Brown Cleveland Browns. This is just a piece of shit Browns. Anyhow, Peyton Hillis, give me 11 points for Peyton Hillis. Receivers for Shea Bush, Hakeem Nicks, Wes Welker. Hakeem Nicks has looked decent this year. It doesn't seem like they have the connection with Manning as he did last year. But still going against Philly. Bottom line is he's going to be probably lined up against Asamoah. Give me 2 points for Hakeem Nicks this week. Wes Welker for against Buffalo. Love Welker this week. Give me 18 for Wes. If we look at tight ends, Rob Gronkowski. You picked him up instead of Jermaine Gresham. Finally listening to me. Like him, especially that Hernandez is out. Anthony Hernandez is out. The other tight end, the little bit more athletic tight end. But Rob Gronkowski, you know he's going to score. Give me 1 touchdown for him. Give me 60 yards. That's 12 points. Keenan Winslow, not been doing good this year. 5-point average. Going against Atlanta. Good defense. Not great defense. Listen, this is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you 7 points for Keenan Winslow. Being generous. I don't think it's going to happen. I think your team's going to suck this week just as bad. But Lions defense against Minnesota, God, I hope they suck. I want AP to go off. But actually, they're pretty good. You know McNabb is going to suck. 1 defensive touchdown for the Lions. Give me 12 points for the Lions defense. Eagles defense against the Giants. Eagles, pretty good defense. Pretty decent offense they're going against. Give me an average week. 7 points. I am actually calling for an upset this week. I think the reigning champion will go to 0-3. And 0-3 in fantasy football is almost guaranteed death. Chances of you coming out of an 0-3 hole, very unlikely. But I think it's going to happen. We got some decent matchups, not very great ones. You do have Steve Smith and Greg Jennings. Jennings going against Chicago, going to have a big day. Steve Smith, Carolina, not going to have a big day this time. I actually see you falling 87-96. Jay Bush feeling a breeze. What you did last week was shady. And if you do lose, you have deserved it. In fact, I'm going to have to do this to Despicable Me so that the fantasy gods don't take it out on you. This, Micah, is for you. The kiss of fantasy death. Good luck, and may the fantasy gods be with you.